Bam, 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 bam. There is rice at home. There is rice at home. No, we cannot shop outside. There is rice at home. It's not something you forget.
Like, bro.
It's not something you. It's not
Like,
something
you're
you
gonna meet him
forget.
in the street.
It's not something you forget. He's not someone you forget. Again, great guy. I just remember him never messing with me. He was older than I was. He was never messing with me. He was always cool to me.
Nice.
The basketball on the court, he'll pick me on his Tyrone was always cool with me,
Okay. And he meant business on the field.
Yeah, he did. He did.
So you guys ended up on the same team or what? Like, what? After your introspection, did you go back to practice?
All right. So the Tyrone Walker story continues, right? So 10th grade year, I think. 10th grade year, I think he played varsity. He was a junior. He played varsity. I played JV. Go to my junior year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a funny thing. The reason we were grouped together is kind of like because we were playing the same positions, right?
Oh.
So in my junior year, Tyrone and I are both left defensive ends, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's starting ahead of me, defensive
Okay.
end wise, right? He ended up having a dental appointment one afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
He misses a practice.
Uh-huh.
I have the best practice of my life. He comes back. He's no longer starting. I've always believed, you can't, right? So
wow.
he went to a dental appointment.
Yeah.
I stepped in.
Uh-huh.
And he came back.
Mm-hmm.
The coach had moved me to first team.
Wow.
Nothing he did but miss practice to go to a appointment, right? It wasn't like he was having poor play. He just missed practice to go to a dental appointment.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I was thinking to myself, that's a tough decision, but thank you. And the junior year was a wash anyway, so I blew my knee out the second game, and he was back in there anyway, so it didn't matter.
Your knee.
So the senior year, I regained the position. Yeah, so that's it.
Oh, hooray.
Tyrone Walker came full circle.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tyrone Walker. Walker.
I would love to
started your career.
I would
Me
love
too. Maybe he's like teaching baby football.
Should I look him up on Facebook?
Yes, look him up on Facebook. Email him, and that's going to be our first guest. Tyrone Walker.
Tyrone.
Talking about, even though he's not African, he can be the liaison because he took this little immigrant boy and clocked him and made him really think about football.
Hey, really think about his love for football. So wait,
really, really think, am I going to do this?
Am I going to do this? Am I going to play? Or am I just going to be a journalist? Or am I going to cover it? Yeah, so that was definitely my welcome to full contact football.
Mm-hmm.
One of those hits where you had to go stand in the corner by yourself and just contemplate. that day, I remember that day like it was yesterday. The field was grainy, all over the field. It was it was.
They had rocks on the field. It wasn't even turf.
This was
I never played pool.
1985.
Yeah, it wasn't 1935. Like, it's the 80s. There's stuff.
In the 80s, you had grass and you had AstroTurf. And AstroTurf. Those two things. That was it. No.
AstroTurf was terrible though. Didn't it feel like plastic?
Well, it felt like rocks when it was frozen.
Oh my gosh.
So
I think we still had AstroTurf in the 90s.
You still did. You still actually should, but now you have what they call field turf. But a lot of teams are going back. A lot of teams are going back to regular natural grass.
Intro to football.
That's my welcome.
And American sports. Welcome to America. I never played contact football. It was only flag football, and that's all they let us do. But my whole thing was just be fast, be so fast they can't hit you. That was my thing, and I was so I felt like I was fast. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take being hit. I was like, A marshmallow. There's no way. If someone hit me like Tyrone Walker, I would have went home and said, I think I'll be the water boy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could get hit like that with somebody's pad slicing my nose. No, ma'am.
Your auntie, my mom, who didn't want me to play football when I blew my knee, they gave me my little $285 little check. Who took that?
Your mom.
I don't know why they gave me money. I don't know where the money came from. I don't know whether it's insurance money.
Guilt?
I didn't think. I didn't know.
That's so interesting. I didn't think they'd give you money either.
There was nothing in the policy or in anything that said the school would give you money if you blew your knee out.
Yeah.
I remember getting like $300, and I was like, "Oh, this is a lot of money."
Yeah, that's right.
$260.
That's a lot
I showed mom, and I think I gave it to mom. Actually, I gave it to mom.
Yeah, you knew what to do.
Yeah, I gave it to
There's
mom.
no way you were ever gonna hide that money.
What was I gonna do with $350?
I wonder what she did with it. Food?
Probably food. We're probably like 4 months back on rent.